with another banger, guys. What's going on? So listen, I have a special treat for you this morning. We have the KASPA, the Binance KASPA live session where they discuss KASPA. And I'm excited about it because I think this is the prelude to a spot listing, guys, over on Binance. This is massive news, right? I know we're not emphasizing it enough because I don't have much energy right now, but this is huge. This is huge, guys. This is going to be Binance. Once Binance listed on spot, guys, boom. You're going to have so many people that have been waiting to be able to get into KASPA. A lot of liquidity is going to pour into the project. So without further ado, guys, let's go over and have a real quick look. As we can see over on X, they say market calendar. So Binance, join us for Binance live session with KASPA to explore the coin's potential in Binance's mining pool. Check this out, guys. So without further ado, I'm going to play it. I will be off screen. So enjoy, and I will see you guys a little bit later.
And yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are joining us today. I'm Sam So from the Binance content team, and today we have as co-host also Altinai. She's the business development and operations manager of Binance mining pool team. So yeah, we are thrilled to have you all here today. Hi Altinai, how are you doing?
Hi, everyone. We have an exciting lineup of questions and discussions planned for today with KASPA team, focusing on the latest updates and the insights into KASPA and its integration to Binance mining pool. So I guess let's dive in. Okay. Before we proceed further, there is a small disclaimer. Please note that the content includes third-party comments and opinions and does not necessarily reflect the views, comments, or opinions of Binance. And for more information, please refer to our detailed disclaimer. So Binance Pool now supports KASPA mining, and we have an ongoing campaign where you can enjoy zero pool fees for mining KASPA on Binance. That's a great opportunity for miners to maximize their earnings. First, let's discuss the key features of Binance Mining Pool. Our pool supports multiple algorithms and coins with a strong node structure for stable global connectivity. We prioritize users' security with separate read and write databases and the Cloudflare protection against DDoS attacks. We also provide excellent services, including 24/7 customer and tech support. And for large clients, we offer special VIP benefits and customized services. And additionally, Binance Pool connects the entire Binance ecosystem, giving access to Binance Exchange services such as Binance Labs, Binance Earn, Launchpad, and more. So now let's discuss more about the VIP program for the mining pool clients. High hash rate customers can apply for VIP status for free and enjoy several benefits. VIPs can access to independent, stable, and secure nodes, ensuring consistent income. And also mining in Binance Pool also offers various benefits based on your hash rate, including corresponding VIP level on Binance Exchange, which helps to save on tradings. So what VIPs receive is, for mining pool benefits, they get low rates, risk-free mining, high earnings, and the independent nodes. For tradings, VIPs usually enjoy low rate fees and the interest for key customers on spot futures trading and the margin borrowing. And in terms of ecosystem, VIPs get priority access throughout the entire Binance ecosystem, including industry seminars. And for service benefits, VIPs receive exclusive fast-track support tickets and one-on-one connection with key account managers and VIP quotas for the block trading. So now we can move on to the KASPA. So KASPA is a decentralized open-source cryptocurrency designed to offer fast, secure, and scalable transactions. Launched in November 2021, it's the world's fastest, fully scalable layer 1 blockchain utilizing proof of work and the unique block DEG architecture. And this also architecture allows the highest throughput and the low confirmation times, making KASPA suitable for various applications. The mining algorithm for KASPA is K-heavy hash, and miners will receive the KS mining income according to PPLNS mining method on Binance. So now let's talk about how to mine KASPA on Binance Pool. First, you need to register on Binance Pool account. Visit official Binance Pool website and create mining account. You can also create multiple sub-mining accounts to suit your needs. Next, you need to configure starting URL. You can use following the URL on our website and with supported nodes. After creating a mining account, you can go to settings, choose your mining account, and click on more settings and add your KS address. Also, please pay attention that before adding or changing your address, confirm whether the address you're using has required minimum deposit amount to avoid unnecessary losses. Then you can create the worker name and the passport. Worker names can be numbers or combination of numbers and letters. For example, if your mining name mining KS, your worker could be mining KS.001. The passport is optional. So then you can enter the details and click Save and Apply to finish the setup. To ensure stable mining, we can recommend setting multiple ports. When usually one port fails to connect, the miner will automatically switch to the next one and continue mining. Also, you can check your earnings. The settlement cycle in Binance Pool is usually from the 12 UTC of previous day to 12 UTC of the current day. The mining pool payment occurs between 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. UTC every day. And after the settlement is completed, your mining income will be credited to your wallet you linked into your mining pool account. Please note that your earnings will remain in the balance if the minimum payout threshold has not been reached or if the payout address has not been set up. The minimum payout threshold for KS is 100 KS. And after your miner is up and running, you can view your performance statistic in approximately 10 minutes by going to the workers. So that's pretty much for the presentation. We hope you found this presentation informative and engaging. Before we move to the next part, I want to remind you again about the Zero Pool Fee campaign for KASPA in Binance Mining Pool. This is a great opportunity to maximize your earnings. Also, please note that KS is not listed on Binance.com yet, so you'll need to add external address to your mining pool account to receive your earnings. If you have any more questions, please feel free to reach out to our customer support. Additionally, you also can enjoy VIP rights if your hash rate reaches required levels. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Atinai, for all the insightful information that you share about KASPA, and also like how to participate in the Binance mining pool. So yeah, now to kick things off, we are going to introduce Nicholas. He's the head of research at KAS Media. So let me add him to the stage. Hey, Nicholas, how are you doing?
Good. How are
Hi,
you?
Nicholas. Welcome.
Okay. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Nicholas Sismo I'm a head of research at KASmedia.com, and I'm also formerly the listings research lead at Binance US.
Okay, cool. So actually, I mean, as Altinai said, KASPA is another cryptocurrency that is using proof of work, same as Bitcoin, as most of us will know. So could you please elaborate on how the proof of work concept of KASPA is different from other cryptocurrencies?
Sure, yeah. So first, I think it's important to understand why proof of work is necessary. And to do so, we have to think about the nature of money. So to create a perfect form of money, money must possess 3 different qualities. First, it must be a store of value. Second, it must function as a medium of exchange. And third, it must act as a unit of account. So the most difficult qualities for a form of money to obtain from this triangular puzzle, so to speak, are the store value and the medium of exchange part. So there's 3 necessary conditions for good to be a store of value. It must have unforgeable costliness. This means that it's expensive and it's difficult to forge, replicate, or produce. And secondly, there has to be a mechanism in place to restrict the ease of forgery, replication, or production. So in the case of gold and silver, this would be mining. And in the case of proof of work, this would be the difficulty adjustment in addition to mining as well. Also, there has to be an objective supply instead of a subjective supply, thereby creating an objective unit account. So money has to be hard, and its hardness is determined by its stock to flow ratio. Historically, gold, silver, the gold standard, and Bitcoin have functioned like store value, but we've never actually seen a form of money that has, we've never seen a hard form of money that has been a good medium exchange. This is why fiat was so revolutionary, as bad of a store value as it is. It was the first form of money that was saleable across space, so it could handle settlement speeds that we've never seen before. And Bitcoin tried to function like a medium exchange, but it fell short of this because it's slow, cumbersome, expensive to handle high settlement speeds that match fiat, for example. I have a little joke. I call Bitcoin the boomer coin because of these reasons. And also, it's just impossible to develop a layer 2 for Bitcoin to function as a medium exchange. Maybe for DeFi, but not for it to function as a form of money, because in order to do this, you would need to fundamentally change the properties and function of proof of work consensus. You would need to make proof of work fast without compromising security or decentralization. And essentially, you would need to solve the blockchain trilemma. And for people that don't know, the blockchain trilemma is to have a base settlement layer that achieves security, decentralization, and scalability all at the same time. And there's a coin that does this. There's a block DAG. It's not a blockchain, it's a block DAG, and it does this, and it's KASPA. So because KASPA has solved the blockchain trilemma, it has also achieved the world's first perfect form of money. It has all 3 characteristics of what money can be. So it's a store of value, it's a unit of account, and it can process transactions at speeds that match fiat, and it can become a medium of exchange. Not only that, but at KAS Media, we have a great data analyst, and she was able to calculate that KASPA will eventually have the highest stock to flow ratio in history, surpassing Bitcoin, and this should occur around 2029. Thereby making it the hardest form of money in history as well.
Definitely, and also like its unique block DAG architecture that makes it like suitable for various applications and low confirmation times. That's actually very interesting. Thank you, Nicholas. I guess we can introduce our next guest, Ray, as a KS mining manufacturer representative from Ice River. Hi, Ray. Thank you for joining us today.
Hi.
So how mining KASPA differs from the mining as a cryptocurrencies, and what makes it an attractive opportunity for miners? Could you please also touch on aspects like return, payback period, mining distributions, electricity fees, and the hash rate?
Okay, thank you. And as the first manufacturer to develop KASPA ASIC miners, we have spent time observing and researching KASPA, and we've identified several key differences between KASPA and other proof of work projects. The first is about the algorithm, and KASPA uses the key heavy hash algorithm, which is ASIC friendly and more lightweight compared to other proof of work algorithms. and it can run efficiently on lower power devices, meaning miners can use less electricity, reducing their energy costs. And also additionally, this algorithm supports very fast work times, typically around 1 second, which is rare in proof of work projects. Yeah. And due to KASPA's rapid confirmation time, miners can see the result of their work almost instantly after submission, which is quite appealing compared to traditional proof of work networks. And the second is about the linear emission reduction, and it avoids the market uncertainty and the volatility caused by the sudden block reward reductions like Bitcoin's halving. And this smooth decrease allows miners to benefit for a longer period with a more stable income expectation. And as the supply of new coins gradually decreases and demand either increases or remains stable, the resulting scarcity could lead to price increases, potentially offering a higher returns for miners. And the third is about the KASPA decentralization and fair distribution. And we all know KASPA had no pre-mine and or SAO, which means miners have the opportunity to participate and earn rewards fairly from the beginning of the network. It's a decentralized design and ensures security and fairness, which is particularly attractive to miners who value and equitable system. And the fourth is like KASPA has a highly active and growing community, which draws in miners who want to be part of a fair, transparent, and continuously evolving projects. This community-driven ecosystem is a significant draw for many. Yeah. And the fifth, last one is a KASPA technical innovation. KASPA is built on the Gold Stack protocol, offering a greater scalability and network stability. Yeah. And miners might be attracted to KASPA's technical potential, believing that as the network matures and more applications emerge, and the value and demand for KASPA will grow, leading to higher mining returns. The KASPA team and the community are consistently pushing the project forward and expanding the ecosystem, which could lead to more use cases and partnerships, further increasing the demand and value of KASPA. In addition to these project-based factors, from a product perspective, our KASPA series miners offer great value, and these miners have a very attractive payback period when they release, typically around 3 to 5 or 6 months. And this is a significant advantage compared to some Bitcoin miners, which often take over a year to break even. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
great insight, right? The fairness and the decentralization. Okay.
So yeah, thank you so much, Rory, for sharing all this information about mining, because at the end, most of the issues and complaints that people have about like proof of work is the heavy usage of electricity. So yeah, good to know that we are like finding new ways to reduce that and do it like more accessible also for all the people. So now, thank you so much, Ray. And now I'm gonna introduce Wolfie and Nicholas to the conversation. So hey, Wolfies. So
Hey.
yeah, please introduce yourself.
Hello there. Hey, I'm Wolfie. I volunteer as Director of Business Development for KASPA. I'm over here in Southern California, and I've been with KASPA since it was 2 weeks old. And I basically try to reach out to any platform that has the big boys like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana on there, and mining platforms, exchanges, wallets, hardware wallets, and I want to see KASPA right up there next to the big guys.
Great. So yeah, now that most of our audience, they are like making an idea of what KASPA is, Yeah, we are curious about what are the usage scenarios of KAS and how does it integrate into the real-world payment systems?
Sure. So at the moment, KASPA is it's a coin, right? And we have merchants and retail stores around the world that the list is growing every week, where they'll just have a real simple little QR code by the cash register where the people pay, and they'll accept the actual KASPA coin, which is a near instant settlement time. So like everybody on the show here we're from around the world. If I was to send KASPA coins to any of you guys, you would actually see it show up in 1 second, and it would be have 10 confirmations and be ready to send to somebody else in 10 seconds. And that's at the current speed. We're going to have upgrades that we're going to talk about shortly. And also, furthermore, we have KRC20, which we're going to speak about also. That's an inscription protocol. That's going to allow the creation of stable coins. So we'll have the possibility of adding things like USDT and even possibly USDC to the network to harness that very fast throughput and fast confirmation time. And then also we even have some outside crypto industrial players that just showed up and created a foundation called KASPA Industrial Initiative. These guys showed up a couple months ago, and they're interested to use the network, the block-DAG technology of KASPA, to create an energy trading token. So these guys are a huge group of partners from the desert regions. If you Google this, DII Desert Initiative, you'll see in the advisor board these bosses and CEOs from huge energy in Middle East, North Africa, China, and European regions. These guys all need to have a censorship-resistant token to trade energy credits, and they settle every 15 minutes, 24 hours a day. They're either taking energy from the grid or putting extra energy back on the grid. And so those guys are looking to use the technology of KASPA moving forward as well. So super exciting.
Wow, that's like for the fast confirmation time is actually, that's the really important thing now. Nicholas, do you want to add something?
Yeah, I have so I mean, like I said previously, KASPA fulfills, it's the perfect form of money. So of course it's going to be a real world payment system. Even more so, it could be a stateless world reserve currency. I just want to make the distinction between proof of work and proof of stake for, people might ask, why not use proof of stake technologies such as Ethereum or Solana and so on for a payment system? Why not use these? The reason is that proof of work produces a commodity monetary premium, whereas proof of stake produces an equity monetary premium. So within proof of work, there's no human form of governance securing the system. It is secured by hash power via energy, capital expenditures, and from that it produces the commodity monetary premium. On the other hand, proof of stake is secured and governed by the token it creates. So much like the holders of traditional equity who have a governing force in the management of a company, so too do the token holders, for example, Ethereum, have a governing force of a proof of stake system. So in this sense, proof of stake tokens are a new form of equities. And because of this, you don't really have decentralized finance yet. You have equities secured by equities rather than by actual money. So you kind of have this circular empty feedback loop where something that isn't backed by anything is backing the very system that created that something that isn't backed by anything. So with KASPA, you have a solution to the current traditional payment system, as it's as fast as fiat but as hard as proof of work. And decentralized finance could finally be decentralized once smart contracts are implemented within KASPA. And we could talk about that more later too.
Wow. Thank you, Wolfie. Thank you, Nicholas. That's actually true. We want to hear more about it and the real world integration in the future of KASPA. Are we excited about that? Now, I want to invite one more our guest, co-founder of KASPA, Chris. Hi, Chris.
Hey, hello.
You can introduce yourself.
Hey, hello everyone. It's great to be here with you all today. I'm Chris, and I'm the co-founder of KASPA, and I'm now focusing on the research and development of the KASPA ecosystem and exploring all the incredible possibilities it offers.
Thank you. I want to ask from Wolfie and Chris, could you guys share more on the updates of ecosystem of KAS for now, I guess?
Sure. Well, I'll start off. So obviously, Chris is from KASPLEX, and that's the protocol that creates the opportunity to make tokens on KASPA through the inscription concept. So I'll let him elaborate on that a teeny bit more, but I would add in. So he can fill us in on KASPLEX. But we also have in the core development, I had mentioned we have 1 block per second right now. We just announced the logical progression of a hard fork that's going to bring us up to about 10 blocks per second. So right now we have 1 block per second mining, 1 block time, and soon we're going to increase that or decrease the block creation, decrease the milliseconds to 100 milliseconds. It's hard to say up or down. Anyway, so yeah, we're 600 times faster than Bitcoin right now, and after the hard fork, we're going to be ramping up to 6,000 times faster than Bitcoin. All while still being decentralized, censorship-resistant proof of work. You know, I've always said that real crypto follows the rules of the jungle, which is whatever you can catch, you keep, right? So in mining, that's how it works, you know. When you have a proof of stake and there's just a few servers around the world that get to be the boss of the network and say what's a valid transaction, what's not a valid transaction, and you know, and control things, that's not really crypto to me. It's got to be proof of work. So let's see what Chris can tell us about KASPLEX and KRC20.
Sure. Chris?
Yeah, I think the most inspiring thing is that the KASPA team has officially announced the Crescendo roadmap this week, which provides a very detailed work plan for the upcoming 10 BPS hard fork. And if we're focusing on the present, a new release candidate that includes replace by fee and the fee estimation API might be released within a week. And these 2 features would help a lot when the network enters the fee market, which occurred once during our previous open beta. And also the partially signed transaction feature has been implemented. I think it's also a major milestone for the ecosystem developers, as it means it's now possible to build marketplace and DEX for KRC20 tokens. Sorry, I'm so excited to see so much progress has been made in just a few months, and can't wait to build more on KASPA. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, actually, this is like really exciting what you're building. So actually, we are curious about KASPLEX and KRC20. These are like 2 concepts that you have shared previously. So actually, could you share more in detail what it is and yeah, what's the current status and future roadmap for KASPLEX?
Sure. We are a non-profit organization, and we are focused on the development of the KASPA ecosystem. And KASPLEX is our project that aims to serve as an infrastructure on KASPA. And based on KASPLEX, we have designed the KRC20 protocol, which enabling people to deploy, mint, and transfer tokens. And we launched the beta test last month. The results were inspiring, but we also found some aspects that need to be improved. So over the past months, we have been enhancing our indexer and protocols. We are also collaborating closely with many other project developers. We are now actually in the final testing phase, and everything seems to be working well. So it will be launched on the mainnet very soon. And meanwhile, we have contacted many wallet and browser developers who will soon support checking KRC20 balance and trading it. And we will soon open source our codes, and we welcome more people to join our community and build projects on Casplex. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. That's actually true. What Chris and Wolfie mentioned earlier, hard fork and it's using the proof of work and the decentralization can actually make it possible for fairly fair usage. Could you please also explain how KRC20 coins can improve miners' income and the overall profitability for miner perspective?
Sure. We introduced an extra fee maximum to KRC20, which means that if you want to deploy or mint a KRC20 token, you must pay an extra gas fee. So I think the most straightforward way to explain how this can improve miners' income is with data. As I mentioned before, we launched the public test in July. Although the test lasted only 1 day, but the results were phenomenal. It generated more than 1 million transactions and cost almost 2 million KAS in gas fees, which is equal to about 25% of the daily emission in August. So this data has proved that even though KASPA's emission decreased every month, KRC20 can significantly increase the number of transactions and gas fees due to high user engagement. And therefore, miners will have motivation to keep providing hash rates. And the more important thing is that we actually encountered network congestion on that day because some of the wallets didn't generate their transaction properly. And now they have fixed it. And in the near future, a new version of KASPA node with RBF and fee estimation will be released, which will significantly improve the situation we encountered that day. So I believe when KRC20 is released on the mainnet, it will definitely bring more value to all the ecosystem participants.
Okay, that's very interesting. We can wait for that.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Chris and Wolfie, for your invaluable insights. And now I want to invite again Ray to the conversation. Yeah, because as representative from Ice River, a mining machine manufacturer, we're curious about how have you seen the requirements of mining hardware adapt to the needs of KASPA mining?
Okay. We have taken several steps to adapt to the needs of KASPA mining. For instance, we have launched various models of KASPA miners to cater to different types of miners. By offering a diverse range of products, miners can choose the machine that best fits their specific situation. For example, our KS0 series is designed for home miners, and while the KS3 and KS5 series are geared towards large-scale operations. We are even considering launching liquid cooling and immersion cooling miners in the future. Yeah, this flexibility ensures that every miner can find the solution that works best for them, which align perfectly with our slogan, crypto mining should be accessible to everyone. Yeah. And at the same time, we are continually optimizing our KASPA miners, rolling out more powerful machines to keep up with the evolving mining environment and to boost mining efficiency. Through technological advancements and innovation, we are committed to delivering more efficient and reliable mining equipment. Moreover, we highly value feedback from miners and use it to upgrade and improve our products. By staying in close communication with miners, we can better understand their real needs and challenges, allowing us to refine our machine to truly meet market demands. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Ray. That's actually cool. Green mining, eco, and liquid cooling and machine cooling within a mining machine. It's actually good and might be good for the electricity saving in the future. Ray, would you shed more lights on the vision and the future plans for Binance KS mining pool to further optimize the mining of KASPA?
No problem. First, I want to introduce our Ice Rivers And our vision is to become a key player in the KASPA ecosystem, helping miners worldwide maximize their earnings with efficient and innovative hardware solution. We are committed to providing high performance, energy efficiency mining machine that make KASPA mining more cost effective while supporting the network's long-term sustainability. Looking ahead, we will continue focusing on optimizing the performance of KASPA miners to meet the needs of miners of all sizes. We will introduce a diverse range of products, allowing miners to choose the best equipment based on their operation size and budget, enabling more flexible mining strategies. Besides hardware improvement, we plan to roll out regular software and firmware updates to ensure our miners stay up to date with the KASPA network. We are dedicated to providing ongoing support, making it easy for miners to keep their equipment running at peak performance. And we also understand the mining community is crucial part of KASPA ecosystem. Moving forward, we will enhance our interaction with miners, building better feedback to listen to their needs and suggestions. This way, we can respond to market demands more quickly and fine-tune our products based on real-world use. We are also actively providing technical support for KASPA mining pools, and we gather feedback from our customers. Hope, we could have a good cooperation next.
Thank you, Ray. We hope to coordinate and cooperate in the future more as well.
Yeah. So now I want to introduce Wolfie again into the conversation because both of you, Wolfie and Ray, as people deeply involved within the KASPA ecosystem, now maybe in our audience today we have some people interested into get involved within from different perspectives, from miner, developer, or even manufacturer. So could you please tell us what advantages or changes do you anticipate in the field of KASPA mining in the midterm, in the future?
Sure. So to start with, I'm just going to briefly describe, there's probably a lot of listeners that might not understand exactly really what's going on with mining, where the coins come from. So to start with, the initial coins, there's a term Coinbase, which a lot of people are confused. They think the name of the exchange Coinbase they think when they see Coinbase in the Explorer, it means the exchange. It's not. That's where that exchange got the name. So Coinbase refers to the coins that are yet to be mined. So KASPA has like 3 billion coins left that aren't mined yet. So that's Coinbase, right? So the block reward is paid from Coinbase, and it's paid to the miner that solves that hash and wins that block, right? So that's one place. That's the place where the rewards come to miners right now that are mining KASPA. Once the KRC20 inscription service goes on, we were talking about the fees and things like that. So when you send a transaction, I think of it like this: like think of a bus stop, right? So when you send a transaction, it's in the mempool. That's the memory pool. That's the transactions that have yet to be packaged into the next block. So I think of it just like transactions waiting at a bus stop for the bus to come, right? So then when the bus comes, which is the next block, then they have to pay a ticket to get. The transaction has to pay a ticket to get on the bus. So that ticket is paid in the coin of the network, which for us, of course, is KASPA. So and the adjustable fees is that's like you can turn up the how much you want to pay for your ticket to jump on the next block. So that's really neat. So right now we only have the Coinbase coins that are going to be paid to the miners every second. In the near future, we're going to have the transaction fees, also extra coins being paid into every block. And, so for Bitcoin, we have like a bus coming every 10 minutes. That's one block every 10 minutes. Right now, KASPA has like an Uber coming every 1 second. And when we have the hard fork and we go to 10 blocks per second, it's going to be like 10 Ubers coming every second, picking up all of these transactions. They're all going to be paying extra to get in the block if it's a DeFi transaction on KRC20 and cruising. And then the miners will be getting extra pay. So the revenue generation of the network for miners should be increasing nicely in the very near future.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing. I'm not sure if Ray, did you want to add something?
Okay. As a mining hardware manufacturer, we expect to see continued innovation in mining hardware, including more efficient ASIC design. With the growth of KASPA network hash rate and changes in mining difficulty, more powerful and energy efficient machines will emerge to meet miners' demands for higher hash rates and lower power consumption. Yeah. And at the same time, we anticipate a greater variety of mining machines tailored to miners of different skills and needs. This diversity will help miners choose the most suitable equipment based on their specific situation, maximizing their mining returns. And as a manufacturer, we closely monitor market changes and industry trends. And this includes keeping an eye on KASPA network developments, shifts in mining difficulty, and the electricity costs. And we'll adjust our product strategy according to stay competitive. And we highly value miner feedback and incorporate it in our product development and improvements by understanding the needs and challenges miner face in real world use. And we can continually optimize our products to ensure we are delivering the machines that best meet market demand.
That's actually interesting. Like, so after hard work, it's actually going to increase the income for the miners, and that's actually quite interesting. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Wolfie. Let's add Nicholas to this board. I have some questions for the Nicholas and Ray. So let me invite Nicholas. 1 second.
Yeah, add it.
Okay. Thank you. So I have a questions for the both Nicholas and Ray. From your unique perspectives in the ecosystem, what trends and developments do you foresee in KASPA mining in the near future, and how this might impact its role and development in the broader crypto market, like near future?
Ray, you want to go first, or I could take a stab at it?
You can go first. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I mean, smart contracts, I think, are going to be like the biggest thing to happen to KASPA eventually. And it's important to note that smart contract development is different from KASPLEX, which is, inscriptions on the blockchain. Smart contracts will likely, I say likely because it's up to the community, but they'll likely be implemented via L2 rollups with sequencing and settlement done on KASPA. So this will allow the separation of DeFi on one layer, and it will allow the settlement of traditional payments done on another layer, which will be the base settlement layer. This is important to, keep these two apart because it decreases congestion, and the L2 layers aren't detrimental to the base layer security. Once this happens, I think the tokenization of energy markets will be in huge demand for KASPA, especially because KASPA is itself an energy force, and it's fast enough to handle global tokenization within regenerative finance. For people that don't know, regenerative finance is like tokenization of carbon credits, energy-backed stable coins. And if this happens, KASPA becomes more than just money. It becomes more than a settlement layer. It becomes an important part of the energy sector. And we're already seeing this now, like Wolfie mentioned earlier about the KASPA Industrial Initiative project.
Okay, thank you. Ray, would you like to add something?
Okay. As part of the ecosystem, we foresee continued optimization of mining hardware. And as the KASPA network continue to grow, we'll see greater network decentralization and more participants This decentralization strengthens the network security and make KASPA as a more attractive choice in the crypto market. And this trend will further evaluate KASPA's position in the global crypto space. And right now, we see that KASPA has a highly cohesive and vibrant community, and we expect this community to continue growing, attracting more developers and miners. And this will drive the development of more application and tools within the KASPA ecosystem, enhancing its potential in the decentralized space. And such community-driven growth will increase KASPA's market demand and could potentially boost its value. Additionally, as a relatively new cryptocurrency, KASPA's market performance may be influenced by overall crypto market volatility and changes in regulatory environment. However, I think KASPA's unique technical strengths and strong community support position it will to navigate these challenges and achieve steady growth over the long term.
Okay, so yeah, thank you so much. Let me add everyone to the stage. So yeah, big thank you to all of you guys for joining us today in this session in Binance Live. For sure, all the audience love it. And yeah, with this, we can wrap up today's session. Thank you so much, Frey, Chris, Wolfie, and Nicholas.
Sure.
Been a pleasure having
hey,
you.
thanks a lot. Yeah, super flattering to be invited to another Binance platform and included on the mining pool. We appreciate that. You guys are a household name of crypto. Everybody's heard of Binance, of course. So to have KASPA on there it makes us very happy, and we're flattered to be included on your mining pool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you to all of our guests sharing their valuable insights, and thank you to our audience as well for joining us today. Before we wrap up and end our call, we want to remind you about exciting opportunity to join our Binance KAS mining pool with the zero pool fees. Please note that KAS is not listed on Binance.com yet, so you need to add an external address to your mining pool account in order to receive your earnings. If you have any more questions, please feel free to reach out to our customer support. Additionally, you also can enjoy VIP rights if your hash rate reaches required levels. Thank you, everyone. Thank you again. Thank you for having us today.
Thank you. See you soon. Bye-bye.